All right, I'm joined here today by Brian Mitchell and Siyakholwa Kuse. Obviously, massive opportunity, WBC world title against Melvin Jerusalem, thriller in Manila, the 50th anniversary. Brian, how's it feel with Sia going into this one?
Yes, Hayden, thanks again for the interview. It's very exciting. We're over the moon. It's the biggest title on the planet, as you know. The green and gold, the WBC is right up there. And anybody that wants any big title, you're going WBC. And Siyakholwa Kuse is now getting that shot at Melvin Jerusalem as eventually come through. And we're really, really excited. 29th of October, thriller in Manila, Manny Pacquiao. I haven't met Pacquiao, by the way, either, and I've met everybody. So I'm very excited to meet Pacquiao. And he's the promoter for the tournament. So it's going to be fantastic.
Of course, Sia going into a WBC world title shot, this must be a life changer for you.
Yes, it's going to change my life a big, and I'm very excited for this fight. So I have to prove myself that I am the champion.
Originally, you were going to fight at Empress Palace. Of course, when this opportunity came up, no-brainer, you have to take the world title shot. How's it been, mentally in preparation for this one?
We are preparing very hard for this tournament. For me, when Uncle Brian said to me I was fighting for WBC, I'm no longer fighting in Empress Palace. At the same time, I was excited, yes, because I wanted to fight for WBC.
All right, Brian, and your boxer. What is his chances of becoming the champion?
You know what? Obviously, every manager and trainer and promoter thinks his fighter's the best in the world, but I know this little guy next to me is going to win the world title against Melvin Jerusalem. I saw all his fights in East London. He's fast-tracked. In his fourth fight, his first fight, he fought for a 6-round fight. His second fight, I put him in a 6-rounder, which is unheard of. In his fourth fight, he fought for a South African title. Lost. I thought he got robbed. I was there. Fifth fight, he wins the South African title. I mean, in his 10th fight, he's fighting Bevan Sabanda, 10th, 11th fight for a WBC silver belt. This guy can fight. I think they've underestimated him overseas by taking him, but he's going to be the #1 contender soon anyway. And it's a massive fight. We're really excited. He's going to win the fight, in my opinion.
And Sia, first time you'll be fighting outside of South Africa. What is the feeling like around that?
I cannot say because it's my first time to go outside the country. So, but I'm a little nervous, but I will be fine.
Let's talk about the Thrill in Manila 50th anniversary. Ali Frazier, it's been 50 years since that big fight took place. It's going to take place in the same city. What's your feelings on the history around this event?
I'm feeling excited, and I'm going to show them who I am. Yes.
And for you, Brian, obviously, 50th anniversary. It's nice to be involved in that celebration, and Manny Pacquiao, as you mentioned, is going to be there, but it's huge significance.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, Manny Pacquiao is one of the greatest fighters on the planet. Everybody knows Manny Pacquiao won world titles in 8 different divisions, and now he's a promoter. And like I said, it's going to be great to meet him. And him doing the show is fantastic in the Philippines. He's a Philippine superstar. And what I'm really excited about also for Sia is that South Africa needs to know he's going to be the first South African from East London to win a WBC title, the first man of color in the strawweight division to ever win a WBC world title. So it's really exciting news. We haven't won it yet, but we're definitely going to go and win it. I'm going with him. I'm going to work in the corner, by the way, as well. So myself, Manny Fernandez, Richard Fernandez, and this man will be traveling to the Philippines, and we're coming back with the green and gold.
It's interesting, Brian, you mentioned history because Simpiwe Konko once fought for the WBC. He fell short in Thailand. Of course, this is Philippines. So for South Africa, you have to win this one, Sia.
Yes, I have it. I have to win, and for the Eastern Cape, I have to win it. Because it's going to be the first boxer in Eastern Cape to win the WBC silver. So I have to win it. Yes.
And how confident are you? I mean, going into this fight, obviously it's a massive fight. WBC world titles don't come across everyone's table. It's on your table now. How confident are you?
I'm 100% confident, and I'm sure I'm going to bring it home, that belt, and it's a must.
And of course, your biggest test to date was, I'd say, Bevan Sabanda. I mean, even though he's your gym mate now, is that given you good preparation when it comes to these big fights?
Yes, it gives me good sparring, and I'm working with him. So I think it's a good sparring for me. And Bevan, I give him for good sparring for him because he's fighting a southpaw guy. So it's good for us, both of us.
100%. Brian, you saw him against Samuel Silva in the last fight, so we saw Kuse. What did you think of his performance going into this?
It was a tough fight. It was a learning fight for him as well. Samuel Silva was a good fighter. He's a better fighter than we thought, and he wasn't at his best. Kusi wasn't at his best. He knows that, but he's now in great training camp now with Bevan Sabanda. As he said, the two of them are great sparring partners for each other, and you're going to see a new fighter in Siyakholwa Kuse when he fights Melvin Jerusalem on the 29th of October in the Philippines. This guy's going to come out and he's going to win that title. And we want to thank Golden Gloves, of course, as well, for putting it together. Without Golden Gloves, it wouldn't happen. And very excited, yeah.
So Melvin Jerusalem, 31 years of age, he's the WBC world champion. What do you make of your opponents?
I think I'm going to beat him, but I don't think I can beat him by knockout. But I can beat him by points. Knockout is going to be the bonus for me. But I'm going to beat him, Melvin Jerusalem, because he's not. I can say he's not older than me because I'm 26, he's 31.
So in terms of his fighting ability, have you watched some of his videos?
Yes, I've been watching his fights and I saw what his weak point and I saw what he liked to use to do because I'm in the gym, in the preparation, working on that thing.
And obviously, if you become the world champion, your life will change, as I mentioned before. Have you thought about it, or is it one step at a time for you?
I was thinking about it, but I was thinking maybe it's going to happen next year, not this year.
And the fact that it's happening now, it's a good time for you?
Yeah, it's a good time for me, and I'm ready for it.
All right, you mentioned that perhaps you'll beat him on points. Do you think it'll be a difficult fight or an easy fight?
Come again?
You mentioned that you're planning to beat him on points. Do you think it'll be a difficult one, though?
I don't think it's going to be difficult to me.
Yeah. So you have a game plan for him already?
Yes, I have a game plan.
All right. And Brian, could you tell us who's going to compromise of the team that's going to be joining Kuse on this trip?
Yes, so the team is obviously his chief trainer is Manny Fernandez. Manny's assistant is Richard Fernandez, his son. And, you know, I'm a trainer as well as the owner of the gym. And when the guys fight overseas in a big fight like this, I'm in the corner. So I'm definitely going to be traveling with him. I'm going to be working in his corner that night as a trainer, myself, Manny and Richard. And we're going for green and gold. We're coming back with that title. There's no way we're leaving the Philippines without that title. I'm speaking for Sia, yeah, but I speak to him all the time. He's very confident. And this guy can fight. His career has been fast-tracked, as I said. You know, if you look at his record, he's 9 wins and 2 losses and a draw. It looks average. But the guy is far from average. He's world class. He's going to win the WBC world title.
And then, see, I got to ask you that question as a follow-up to what Brian just said there. Are you going to leave it all on the line? You're going to give us the best performance in order to obtain the belt?
Yes, it's a must. I must give you the best performance of me. So, if ever, I will not leave the belt there. I will come with the belt in South Africa.
All right, and then hopefully South African boxing supporters can come out of their numbers to the airport. We need people to come out when we have world champions. Sia, do you have a message for Jerusalem?
I cannot say. I don't have a message for him, but I will give message in the ring.
Okay, perfect. And then Brian, just a message maybe for South African boxing public that to tune in for this one, because it's a big thing.
Yes, yeah. So we said, like you said, thanks to Golden Gloves, Rodney Berman, and Supersport will be showing the fight. It's a massive fight for South Africa, massive fight for Africa. Be the first man of colour, as I said, ever from East London, the first man from East London to win a WBC world title. Absolutely amazing, Hayden. We want to see you at the airport when we get back. We're coming back with a belt, so please come and support us, South Africa, when we come back with the WBC strawweight champion of the world, Siyakholwa Kuse.
All right, fantastic. I'll be there with my camera. Sia, do you want to give any thank yous, any shout outs to anybody, just lastly?
Okay, I just shout out to my family in East London, and to shout out to Pokbet, and shout out to Colton Club, and shout out to my teammates.